apology at the end when Six does his thing. He's like, "Yo, to anyone I offended, I truly am sorry. It's been great raiding with y'all."
Yeah.
Shit, I wouldn't.
You think? No?
I don't think you need to apologize. Quite frankly.
The apologies for the offense to anybody, not for the action.
Yeah.
But if you don't think it's worth bringing up, then I won't.
I mean,
hey, you do you. If you want to, go ahead. I mean, at this point, what harm could it do? Yeah, there's a bunch of people walking out anyway, so I don't think there's anything that we could say or not say that's going to...
Has it been determined that there's going to be a mass exodus?
I'm pretty sure there is. There's been a huge shift in attitude and the way people are talking, particularly in Raid. I mean, MC last night got completely fucking taken over by the boys.
Who is that?
I don't know, but they seem to be using that language a lot. AWAC, Conked, Rotten, Raid Boss, Bighorn Boy. Pretty sure that all these guys are leaving. Noz Show.
Kind of surprised about AWAC, but
can we talk about it afterwards?
Yeah.
Yep.
On straight on naxx.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not even fussed by it anymore. They're going.
It's gonna be a good night tonight. That's what matters.
Yep.
Gonna get some shit killed. Have a good time with folks. Whoever leaves. It'll be what it'll be. For now, I agree with Cam. Let's focus on the raid.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, do you? If you want to make a comment at the end, like, it's not going to make any difference either which way. I think everyone's mind is made up.
I'm sad Lights isn't gonna make it tonight, though.
Hey?
So I'm sad that Lights isn't gonna make it tonight.
Yeah, me too.
He's had his moments, but overall, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
He's not here.
What's that?
Nothing. I was thinking to who was in chat.
No, he hasn't talked to me.
Yeah. He hasn't said anything to me either. It's interesting. It's a piece of loot that is going to be obsolete within 2 levels.
I'm actually I'm looking forward to TBC. Whoever's here is here, but TBC itself, I think, is going to be a nice change of pace from this, not necessarily hardcore rating, but time commitment of rating.
Right.
Hola!
Hello!
I'm so full of curry right now.
Sorry,
so
what?
Full of what?
I'm full of curry. Curry.
Oh!
What did you think I said?
I heard cream. I'm like, that's
Same.
awkward.
Okay, I mean, we should have
don't need to know
not that much.
We don't kink shame, but don't need to know.
That's going a little far.
Right?
Letting us know yours and Ron's extracurriculars, don't need to know that much.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Curry,
That's
though.
okay.
Sounds good. Great choice for dinner.
had
curry. I can't
Wait.
stand it.
curry is the bomb.
I love curry. It was chicken tikka masala. We had naan.
Oh.
Rotten made some homemade raita. It's good.
We had homemade pizza.
I had mac and cheese because I needed some carbs for the day.
Cauliflower crust, so we had no carbs.
I haven't been able to eat all week because I've been on edge, but that's besides.
Yeah.
That's what weed's for.
That hasn't.
I'm unfortunately out of weed. That makes me really sad.
You know they deliver that shit nowadays, right?
I'm in Missouri. For me to get it, I have to jump across the border, go over to Illinois. And like that's a drive and work.
Oh, you're in one of those states.
I bought canned air the other day, and the guy at the counter told me he was in Missouri and he went to buy whipped cream, and they ID'd him to buy whipped cream.
What?
Canned air is a you have to ID because kids huff it. But anyways, yeah, I was like, wow. I just
That
want to clean my
was-
computer.
That was Kansas City, I think. Because it was when I was in high school. It was a big thing. Kids were just getting high on whipped cream because why not?
So
Wow.
stupid. It's such a waste.
Yeah, whipped cream is used for so many better things than that.
Right.
I just couldn't believe him when he told me that. I was like, oh.
I reckon. Hi, 6.
Yo.
Sup?
So, well, we've got mostly everybody here. Firsty has piped up and had a chat with me today, and he's looking at getting permission to run some GDKPs into naxx if we have enough people. I said, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't see why not. If we're not running naxx, it's not interfering with our weeklies. I don't see why not.
I said, so long as you know what to do. I'm not having anything to do with it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm gonna jump down to raid one.
You.
Cool.
Yep.
What's up, everyone?
The sky.
Actually, at the moment, a ceiling fan.
I as well have a ceiling fan above me.
One day I'll be playing outside of my tent.
It'll
That's
keep your computer
true-
from overheating.
True freedom, then
That pet doesn't come up here, does it?
no.
You make me
Well,
think.
as long as if you're standing really close, they'll aggro, but you can just walk away and they'll just hold the aggro.
It'll,
Doom, are you McJugger Nuggets?
No.
Wait, wrong person. Who was talking?
That was Dr. Greed.
Greed. You must be McJugger Nuggets.
What?
You haven't seen those videos on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I highly recommend watching the McJugger Nuggets series.
Why?
He takes an Xbox out in a tent.
Oh.
Not because he wants to, it's different.
Oh.
just get a laptop
Is
and
it
hotspot.
because his mom said that he has to play outside, so he goes outside and plays?
No, his parents basically kick him out of the house. The only thing he has in his tent is an Xbox. His dad takes a lawnmower to all his video games.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
That feels so staged.
Yeah, it starts off. It's funny because stuff like that always seems like start off real, and then it just turns into, oh, I can make money at acting like a jackass.
Yeah, that's the problem. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That boogie guy is It's one that comes to mind.
It's just too over the top is the problem with it.
It's every reality show. Every reality show.
And I would never do that to my lawnmower. My lawnmower is a precious item.
That's why I do it to mine.
Yeah, but Dan lives in Washington, and we have a special relationship with lawnmowers here.
I have a grasshopper zero turn.
Make sure everybody is tucked over to the left. The pat is incoming.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh shit.
Speaking of quality of life, though, the new update to weak auras is also nice because it lets you copy it and overwrite it more easily.
I will need to update it. Also, quality life TVC, more drums.
Tinnitus. Tinnitus? Or...
Tinnitus.
I have that shit. If I don't play music when I'm playing the game, I hear constant ringing in my ear.
Pretty sure I'm gonna give myself tinnitus by how loud I play music in my fucking car.
Mine was going to clubs for freaking years when I was younger. Too many concerts, clubs.
Trust me, you don't want it.
No, it's freaking awful.
Gotta hear it all, man.
No, you basically hear it's like a high pitched whistling or screaming noise that you hear constantly.
Yeah, it's not
super pleasant.
I've gotten the ringing in my ears before.
Yeah, imagine that never going away. That's
yeah. Yeah, this is a constant thing. That's all I hear when there's if it's dead quiet. That's all I hear.
It's Shadow, right?
Yep.
I do have to sleep with a fan, though. Otherwise, pure silence to me, just I don't do well with.
I'm the same way. I have to have a fan on, or I'll sometimes put a relatively long form video of someone that I just find relaxing, and then I'll just kind of put that next to me.
That's what I get for following Aya.
Where'd you go?
He's heading towards military. I had my group screen up and was like, oh, that's somebody I'll follow. Not to tease you, Aya, but we were both lost.
I thought I was going in the right door. That's all I knew.
It's safe to follow Zan as long as you're not in Elbers.
Gnome race.
One time.
You fuck one goat.
One time. The gnome race doesn't count no matter what Dig says.
Bullshit. I trusted you.
All bets were off on that shit.
Oh, do you have a deviant?
100 plus deviates.
This whole raid is full of deviates.
Well, that's implied.
We're popping world buffs for this.
It'd probably be nice.
Legitimately a question?
Thank you, Tig.
Awesome. Anyone else want to be deviated? Me when I get there.
Who are we missing? It's starting time.
And are on our way, almost there. And Twisted will be here shortly. He
Group
pinged
sets
me
are
on- Oh, sorry. Yeah, groups are set.
I'm in group nipple. Cad, did you set Soulstone rotation? I don't see it.
I have set everything.
You're just gonna call it out. You can just call it out too. That works.
Yeah, we can just go down the group list. Millie first and on down.
Okay, that works for me.
All right, I'm waiting for Twist to get here before I ask the question.
That's fair.
Who pooped in the outhouse?
We have 3 mages, but everybody with intellect, please.
Remember, vitamin shadow protection keeps you strong, healthy, and breathing.
Oh, I need water.
Oh yeah, water. That's a thing.
That's the buff I was missing.
I was trying to figure out why I didn't have anything to get mana. I was like, oh.
We're saving the Quana.
Doubt he's gonna call it out.
Okay. Who's gonna call out what?
Your shit.
Stones.
Yeah, just don't be surprised. I'm just going to go down the order, the group order, which is Milipton, Sorhag, Zamar, Dotmaster.
Oh shit! Look at me.
Hey, Whack, you're scaring the shit out of me, bud.
Always gotta be one.
They said it couldn't be done.
There's like an anxiety. Wow.
Thanks, Creed.
Look at all the pirates, man.
There's a whole group of ninjas at the back.
Careful, Cam. If you fall off that, you're boned.
I mean, we have warlocks. And
Yeah, but he's not nice to the warlocks. They wouldn't summon him.
56.
I think we're waiting for Twisted before we pop our Chronos.
Yeah. Too late on that. No, Buffalo.
We either need 30 minutes of them or they'll be gone.
What's an ogre's favorite milkshake? Dire malt.
my God.
No.
Get out. Handcrafted. Brought to you.
Can I please offer my official opinion as the rotten joke maker that was worse than any joke I would ever make, even under duress.
Better say that legendary. That's what that was.
Legendarily bad.
Oh, I got the body of an 18-year-old. I've got
in your trunk.
Twisted's in the raid.
Yeah, we get him summoned.
Yeah, y'all can log back on now. He's here.
Or you guys want some dark humor? Nobody wants dark humor?
I'm a little tentative.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
What does a 14-year-old girl and the baby inside of her have in common?
This is
same dad. Mother's just
I missed it.
It's her mother's gonna kill her.
Oh, wow. Oof.
Dark humor.
All right, get back in here, Verm Shark.
You're banned from jokes for good. Oh, I always have all the dark humor ones.
Bono Croon?
Wait, we got Bono in the raid?
With or without buffs.
Oh my god, no.
I'm just missing some paw buffs. Group 3?
That was clever. I'll give you that, though.
Group 2 needs paw as well. Oh no, we got it now.
Managed to deviate almost the entire raid.
Chug the wall, please.
You are normally the cause of a lot of the deviation in the raids.
Son? Oh, now we pop the thing.
Yeah, I just popped mine.
It's like a secret today.
I feel like Ninja's perfect for this part of the thing where you're, sneaking along the walls.
Sunflower's gonna help in this fight.
Alright, everybody's ready. I'm gonna give us a full timer. Watch your threat at the start. I'm in full tanky tank gear. I'm gonna go ham, hopefully.
Withering.
Incoming.
One.
Morphine.
So how's everyone doing tonight?
0.
Good. Fucking superb.
2. Wonderful. Distingo. 2.
How do you pull tanks out?
DA.
Waiting just a second.
This is 3?
Yeah. 3.
Jimmy.
4.
Hoops. Twisted. Cad.
5.
Andrew. Okay, go ahead. Well, please. Mal.
7.
Agios.
One.
Withering and Morphine go. 0.
2.
Distingo.
3.
DA. Jimmy.
Re-shadow pot now.
4.
Oops.
Millie, Soulstone Cat.
Twisted.
5.
Andrew.
6.
Mala. With Morphine.
7.
Soulstone Cat.
I got you.
Stingo.
1.
Post them now if you haven't. Or bandage. Save the low health peeps, Cat. As soon as you can.
got Soulstone?
Oh, I already put it on you.
Do you?
I didn't.
If you can go, just go. We'll be fine.
Somebody Soulstone, Cat?
Keep healing, keep healing, keep healing.
Eat something.
Really? Lothab's reflection? Come on.
That's twice.
Don't auto run.
Alright, pre-pot your frost pot, don't auto run into the boss.
That staff doesn't exist.
Who wants a drinky drink? Okay, who wants to roll for a drinky drink? Oh, Twisted sneaks in at the end and just edges out Kath. Grats, Twisted.
Hey, boop. Oh, I'm a warrior. Invite my mage.
Priest, mage, warlock, legs. We got 2 sets of them, so top 2 both win. Closing in 3, 2. Oh, ninja. 1.
Soul Crusher.
Sorry.
All right, grats, Sorhax. Mala, go ahead and bid again real quick.
Mine.
I couldn't find him to whisper him on my turn list. I didn't want to try to type out rotten chunks.
In the background, she's like, wait.
Should we get amp magic going?
And I'll trade the groups shortly.
How much FR are we wearing?
I think we wear 4 pieces on here.
3, 4, somewhere around there.
I'm waiting on my potion cooldown, so we got some minutes.
Why?
Have your frost pots up. One of the priest groups looks like it needs shadow.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Or maybe they got dispersed already.
I'm gonna click ready, but I need mana.
Okay.
What is mana?
Still handing out some hellstones too.
Yep, magic is done.
Giraffe. We accept.
Double check your groups, guys, just to make sure whether you're going left or right, because I remade them, so things might be a little bit different.
Pirates left, ninjas right. How does this work?
Odds left, evens right. If you were genuinely asking that. But that would be funny to do.
Take a lot of fish to get that set just right.
Anyone?
That's what she said.
And so Testingo and Tigist, you're in groups with tank healers, so try to, well, do you think?
Not let them die.
Yeah, something like that. This is an easy one. Let's do this shit.
Alright, I'm gonna do another check. There's a couple AFKs. The last one.
I've got 3 more Hellstones ahead.
Okay.
And I, for one, eat those things like a Cookie Monster on these fights.
Okay. Everybody should have one.
Alright, as soon as Amber gets topped off, we're charging the fuck in there. Gonna wreck this dragon. I'll try not to fuck up this week.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, charging in there, going 3, 2.
No, there's not a lot of mages here. Well, not 5.
Yeah, priority for the mages. Don't run out of mana. Make sure you're decursing the whole time. Back up melee. Do not get hit by this dragon before I do.
Majorlorian, you were on the wrong side.
Am I still on the wrong side?
Should be even, so right side. Decurses.
Remember to use consumes early, healers.
I'm going to try to back out of this. I'm taking extra frost damage right now. First block far left. Second block back left. Third block front left. Right side start moving over here. One's back right. One's far left. Move, 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 move. Good job. Get back to your spots.
Watch that Blizzard right side.
Curses.
Someone got DA.
Careful that Blizzard.
Decurs.
Remember, the blizzards travel in straight lines. You can use that to figure out where to go. Spread, spread, spread. One's front right. Two's front left. Three's back right. Four's back left. Five's front left. Move, 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 move. Keep healing. Decurs. Guys pushed a bunch of buttons.
Decurs.
Decurse.
Decurse DA, please.
Spread, spread, spread. One's left side. One's back left. Three's back right. Four's front right. Five's front left. Move, move, move. Keep healing. I shield wall, just pump. Save our raid.
Decurses.
Alright, save me, save me. Finish him. Smooth.
Fatality.
Easy boss.
That was a scary first one.
Yeah, no, we did super good on that. Oh, stay here, stay here, stay here.
Oh wow, good loot drops.
All right. So I think there's probably somebody here who wants a big old shield. Nobody's bidding on the shield. I smell conspiracy.
All right,
Grats
stay here,
reckon.
stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here, 6.
This is a healing trinket. It looks like it might be good for some healing type peoples. All right, closing in 3, 2, 1. Grats to Hoopla.
The hoops.
Grats hoops.
Grats.
All right, then we have a tanky shoulder. Who wants a tanky shoulder? You don't have one of those yet, Conked?
I mean, I didn't see anybody else rolling, so I was like, well, I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'll pass.
No, that's what I was doing. I want you to have it. What is
Firsty, do you have it for your tier 3?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's Firsty.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
Grats.
And then this looks like DPS caster. Albin Millie with the tie.
They must
Roll
battle.
off. Albin Millie.
Whoa. Still close.
Damn.
That's Millie.
Grats.
Grats.
Okay, let's set the groups back.
Swapping.
I got DC'd. I'm trying to get back in right now.
Okay, Frank, Reckon, I want you to be the left tank from where I'm standing. So you can be back and left for me. 6, you're back and right.
So all the people who would normally be with Bighorn or with Reckon, right?
Correct.
Okay, Reckon's got a brand new shiny shield.
Healers, if you look in, I don't remember which channel it was, but I saw that we posted specific healing locations for everyone to stand.
And Watchmen.
Yeah, Fury Prot Gear, Firsty. Me and Cam, we're going to go chase down the bugs in phase 3. So it's going to be first you reckon and 6 fighting for threat towards the end. But whichever one of us gets it, that's who's tanking before that. Should we mark everybody as tanks?
Could you just pull them out?
I'm working on it.
Which group you want me in? I forget.
You can hang out with 6. First, he's hanging out with me. Sorry, there's a big ass dead dragon in our way.
Can I skin him?
He's already gone now.
All right, let's use the whole room. I just want to make sure that everybody's standing where they should be. All right, how many people you got over there, reckon?
5.
6, how many people do you have in your pile?
5, including me.
Andrew, come over to me.
Okay, perfect.
Andrew, I'm jumping.
I lied. I have 4.
Here, buddy.
That was close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, keeping the same melee groups. Oh, Kath, swap with Verm. Verm, come over here. Can you come in the circle? Kath, you can go to triangle. Yeah, this looks good.
I'm having a brain fart. Did you want Adenia and I in like a little bit of chunk here, if I remember right?
Yeah, you guys were chalk here. Help save the raid if shit goes bad.
Okay.
Any warrior can hold KT as long as you're pushing buttons to keep yourself alive. But me and Cam specifically, we're going to go chase bugs. All right, everybody's ready. Let's go. Yep, 2 pieces of frost resist. Help the healers out. Pre-pop frost if you haven't. Healers are trading bong hits in the healer channel.
That's what we do.
Oh, man. Don't throw our shit out like that.
Are we food buffing at the gate, too?
Yeah, just like we normally do.
Yep, just throwing it up there.
Okay, pop your food buffs now. Come up the circle when you're ready.
I'm taking off fort, so don't rebuff me, please.
Same.
Whoever's got the imp in group 3, I don't think we want the imp.
No, it knocked my mongoose off.
Yeah, my mongoose is dunked on too.
Yeah.
How the hell does that happen? Here, we'll take Kakate. Trade you a hunter buff.
Deal.
All right, as soon as you guys are ready, come up the circle.
Can I get a refort, please? I dropped off the wrong thing.
Don't go past me. Don't go past me. Don't want to start the fight early with people in the back. All right, everybody looks like they're ready. Withering, come up here. All right, going in 3, 2.
Nice target dummy.
And that was the end of that.
But it held such promise.
F's in chat for target dummy.
$6. Please do not tap target.
So if the little skelly guys are soldiers of the frozen waste, does that make the abominations soldiers of the frozen pizza?
Where are you going with this?
I don't get it.
Because they're, chunky boys.
11 o'clock. Please put Curse of the Elements on these. Thank you.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It does.
Never mind.
Good joke, man.
No, I need you to stop what you're doing and explain this to me.
Yeah, we've got a few minutes. Could you enlighten us?
Sorry,
Explain it
jokes
to me
aren't
like
funny
I'm
when you
five.
have to explain them.
No.
3 o'clock.
They aren't funny anyway.
3 o'clock.
Wow, rude. Because
I mean, at 6. Are you surprised, Withering?
I'm surprised no
Yes,
one
I
pulled out
did.
the bam bow.
sad trombone.
Dude, fucking game show thing. Yeah, that one. Bam bow.
Or are we talking like the Price is Right? Whoop, 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 whoop.
9 o'clock. $6 o'clock next. $9 o'clock.
Keep an eye on the skellies. One almost got to the green circle.
My raptor striked it.
Murder.
All I've learned from KT is that I don't know a clock face. Thank you.
2 minutes till we get the cold bone.
5 o'clock.
Oh, dibs.
Is that pizza joke again?
I don't know. Do you put bones on your pizza?
I was going to ask the
Type
same
of
thing.
pizza.
If it's cold, you should really send it back.
No, cold pizza's pretty great.
Well, it's kind of like Murphy's Pizza. It comes frozen.
Let's open a only cold pizza restaurant. It'd be fantastic.
11 o'clock.
Hard pass.
I was thinking that Kel'Thuzad's favorite frozen pizza would have to be Tombstone.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Dude, I fucking love Tombstone pizzas.
And I got shit for Dire Malt.
They were both kind of equally terrible.
Big sads.
3 o'clock. Not letting them get too close.
Skelly Inc.
It's going to be 11 o'clock next.
Is Skelly Inc. white or gray?
40
I was
seconds.
thinking like a corporation. Skelly Incorporated.
Hosted by Jack Skellington.
It's going to be 6 o'clock next.
All right, I'm grabbing KT. Pop short cooldowns
We got
now.
3 skeletons on us.
Skelly in the circle.
All right, spread out. Start working on these banshees while you're at it.
All right, pop all your cooldowns. Pump.
Does that count back?
No. All right, get ready for mind controls. Mind controls out. That means stop the ETS, get it on a tank, get it back into the center of the room. Fix your stacks before we start getting ice blocked.
Hecate still. Okay, there.
Stack up tightly, do not chain the groups. Save the melee.
Triangle back up slightly.
All right, just keep cam up. Get out of the void zone, get out of the void zone. Stack back up. Save that melee group.
B-Riz Adinia.
Mind controls.
It's on Reckon, it's on Reckon, it's on 6.
CC raid boss. I'm beating the hell out of someone.
Cheap cam warrior.
Spell cam.
All right, hear that.
Bugs are up.
Got one.
I got one.
Got two. I got the second one.
Watch your spacing, melee.
All right, I got two. Leave two on me. Leave two on me. Shackle the rest.
Got a loose one on the healers.
Bring it to conked. I got circle on me.
Shit shot.
All right, shackle. All right, leave those shackled. Can't get back on the boss. Save first raid to Zany. CCs.
Needs to be CC'd. Right now, I think just KT, and we should CC him by murdering him.
Out of void zones.
Execute.
Recklessness.
Yeah, right. Execute. Push his shit in.
And not in the good way.
Count down. That's a loose.
No, we're good.
Done. Killed you one last time.
You motherfuckers.
I suggest resing the loot master first, just saying.
Ring soy.
Cold Heart hits excited.
Doomfinger. Priest rings. Priest rings for everybody, apparently.
Double priest rings. Double rainbow. All right, first, King's Fall. Any, kind of vaguely roguey types might be interested in King's Fall. Let's see.
It's a weird way to say Warrior Rotten. I'm just kidding.
Restricted.
Oh, you're Zanian.
I'd rather rogue have it anyway.
All right,
Congrats, buddy.
Finish the pair.
All right, Doomfinger.
Mine.
Do not sniff the Doomfinger.
Oh,
you don't know where that's
terrible.
been.
But funny.
Closing in 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Zanmar.
Yay, Zanmar.
Zanmar gets the Doomfinger.
All right. Priest rings. Let's see if anybody wants them. Top 2 win.
Is it moist?
The Doomfinger? No, he keeps it pretty dry.
No lube.
What's that stench from it?
Okay, closing in 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Morphine. And now this one is just for Tigist. Congrats, Tig.
Tig.
It just makes the system easier if you do it that way. Last, Phylactery of Kel'Thuzad.
Chart Shocker.
Closing in 3, 2, 1.
Rats.
My buff's back in the jar. Still got like hour and a half left.
I just did that.
I left my buffs on the floor.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
When those stupid frost blasts go out, they always save the tanks first. It's not fair. Yeah, it keeps the rest of the raid alive, but it's still not fair.
I had 2 of them back here, and then I wasn't getting as many heals, so I started spamming piercing. I was like, I bet they're so I went to the other side of the room with them, hoping for heals.
Sneaky.
You were so far away, I couldn't reach you.
Great, I got one for you.
I'm like, that's a good damn idea. I'm going to use these kill sandworms later. Don't mind me. Thank you, sir.
Oh, it's so much easier when we don't wipe on any of those bosses and have to rebuff.
Yeah.
That was 45 minutes.
Did we have any deaths on Sapien?
Nope.
No.
No, we got really lucky on that first one.
No. We played that so good. Everybody was on the left side of the room when that last bolt fell down. Because we were doomed without it, basically.
I thought Rotten was going to die. He somehow was typing somewhere, so when he was trying to move, the moving wasn't happening, and he's like, shit.
Somehow I must have bumped a button and started the raid chat, and I'm going, I'm smashing my keyboard to try and run. It's not working. I'm like, what the hell?
Are you the one that vanished right there?
No, I sprinted.
Oh, I saw one room vanish, but
yeah, I vanished.
The last second, get back there.
Yeah, I vanished because I was worried I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, I realized that keeping the deviate on in the KT fight was not the best of ideas after I died.
I do ask back. Hopefully somebody will.
Let's do a guild meeting at 50, so that gives you 3 minutes. I said 5 minutes in guild, so. And we're going to stay on this channel. Just easier.
Six giving the commencement speech to the graduate.
Basically. Something like that.
there are mages still in the group, I can bug a UC port from.
Yeah, can I get a UC port as well?
I'm an org if you want to invite me back in on Kroll.
I can do that.
On top of the bank.
It's a trap.
This is what we call the 6 trap. Sure, I'll summon you. Top of the bank.
Thank you.
Yep.
Where are you? Top of the bank?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
While I'm just chilling here, does anyone need an Arcanite bar cooldown?
Yeah, I'll take one. I need 9 more.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, I keep getting to like 96, and then I get a piece. I have to use a few. I'm in the bank. I'm right next to you.
My Cloud Mesa, and I'll give you a transmute too.
Reg, I'll trade you bars for mats.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Everybody. Back. Can't do a ready check in Discord.
Just put it out in guild. Like,
Starting now.
I'm here, dude. Let's do this.
if you're not here, raise your hand.
Raise his hand.
So
I am here. Oh, sorry.
basically, tonight is kind of our. What is Guilford saying? Is he in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there he is. Okay, cool. Basically, tonight is the last night of our organized raids when it comes to like naxx and KSK. Now there are some missing shards, so we still want to get together and help Zan finish that off. But this was the commitment, was till tonight for all the watchmen and for making sure that we try to keep naxx together and hold the doors on for our clown car that we do in Hordland Security. Basically, I'm the one that called the meeting. I basically asked Morph if it was okay if I talk to you guys and basically thank you. Like, I never expected to get this far in Classic. The furthest I ever got in OG was AQ40, and the guild that I was in basically collapsed after Twins on the trash. We never made it past the Twin Imps. And it fell apart, and I ended up going PvP anyway and switched entirely and basically did my own thing and never stuck together with a guild of 40 people for raiding ever again. It was just me and a buddy of mine. We just constantly PvP'd to kill everybody we could get our hands on. We were the a-holes outside of the instances in a PvP server that would literally steal your buffs just so you would attack us and then chase us around, and we'd kill probably 15, 20 of you before you could kill us because we got really good at that, and we were a-holes. So the biggest difference in Classic to this was, from my perspective, was me. Like, I changed more than any of the game. And Classic, the reason why I have, dude, this is a totally selfish meeting. I apologize for that. But Classic for me was like trying to go back and do it right the second time, and trying not to be an asshole all the time. And so that was actually my goal. And seeing what we could do with 40 people that we have never, like, everybody talks about how hard naxx is, and it is. Naxx is really hard. But the hard part isn't naxx. It isn't any of the content. It isn't the gear decisions. It isn't who gets what. It's literally trying to keep 40 people happy at the same time and going for the same goals and enjoying themselves. And I'm highly impressed with this guild and the Watchmen, and just all the way up until the end, how we basically got along. And there really wasn't much issue at all when it comes to gear. Other guilds were collapsing and all around us, and we're like the last huge raiding guild that's still going. And I wanted to thank a lot of you. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to pipe in. I have PSG G from running this guild, I gotta say. Loved every second of it. Holy fuck that, guys. Loved it.
So, like Mala and Doom and Hakate and Reckon and all the officers that put in, like, a lot of people don't see what they do and how long it takes to organize the raid every freaking night. Because if it was me, like, I would have just been like, nope, we're not raiding, because I don't have the patience for organizing that. And like, to me, I've never said when, like, my pinnacle moment was with the guild, when it really comes right down to it. It has nothing to do with killing stuff. It has to do with when we're sitting in Discord and we wiped on Saffron. It might have been the first time we killed him. And Conk goes, hey, Mala, can you go crunch that data real quick and let us know if we can kill him? I'm sitting there thinking, like, hell, there's no way we're going to fucking kill him. We have no chance. And then Mala comes back. She's like, yeah, we just need like a head or some buff. I don't even know what the hell it was. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then we go in, we get the buff, and we kill him. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that never happened in Classic. That didn't happen. Like, the organization that this guild has and the heal team we have, and I'm like, oh, there's no chance I'm gonna survive. Now I'm like, oh, I don't even need a shield, whatever. If I'm naked and I ran into KT, I'd probably be fine. And it wouldn't even matter that much because our heal team is so incredibly strong. Saffron's not even an issue. Like, watching what we can do is unbelievable. So really, the accomplishments we have as a guild has nothing to do with the actual content. It has to do with 40 people getting along well enough to carry us through. And people aren't pissed off in Discord. I mean, I remember in Discord somebody posted a video of an entire guild disband in the middle of a raid in Naxx, and we didn't experience that. And to me, that is the biggest success. Like, I'm sitting at number 4, and I never got my whatever that stupid sword is off KT. But you know what? I don't care. I don't really care about that. What I care about is that we kicked ass. And I'm just highly impressed with all of you guys. The other night I was listening to Cad talk to another person that was kind of frustrated because he's not getting into the raids and talking about how Naxx really isn't that hard. Just need to organize people. It's hard in content comparatively to the other raids, but organizing the 40 people and making sure everybody's doing what they need to do in concert with everybody else, like, the organization, it takes the prep time ahead of time, the actual, when Conk's yelling at me in raid, like, I think it's awesome. I sit here and giggle. Like, I think it's funny. He's like, Six, you dumbass, why aren't you doing this? Like, he doesn't say that exactly, but when he's like, hey, pay attention, I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And I like that. I prefer not being the lead and, somebody kicking my ass when I need it. So, like, everybody had their role, and everybody, like, Albazar's just making sure that everybody sees him fall off a bridge a couple times. And like, the fun that we had in Discord was more than this silly game. Like, the camaraderie that we've had through this entire time. Like, I'm shocked at how far we got and how well we got along. And I can tell you right now, a lot of you people, nobody but the officers really knows what the officers have seen the last couple of days. And maybe you have, maybe officers have shared, and that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think it's a speed bump. That's all. Like, my perspective on the what happens after Classic is 25-man raids are kind of like WoW's Blizzard gave in to the difficulty of trying to organize 40 people. And watching people like Zanmar and Doom, and who are the other people that did the DMTs for us? Raise your hand. Dude, doing DMT, you ain't gonna say nothing, that's fine. Kamishi. Azul. Okay, all those people doing that stuff, that takes fucking time and cash. And just, I'm sitting there like, the hell? I'm getting a free boost through DMT every freaking night. Like, that's crazy. Somebody's taking care of that every night. We got people trying to make sure everybody can sweat every night. The prep time it takes just to get a damn raid together. Like, yeah, COVID, big deal. I'm still impressed. Like, I still am shocked. Like, I thought I would never get past Nefarian and what the hell's that instance? BWL. Like, I got my axe, and I'm like, hey, I got my axe, now what? Oh, we're gonna go further then. So I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but really, this was our night. This is the end, of us accomplishing what we needed to accomplish. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys, and talk to Morph and Mage about, those of you who want to leave for whatever reason to another guild, I don't want you to leave. They don't want you to leave. I really don't want you to leave. But if you do, I totally understand this is the appropriate time for it, really, between now and the release of TBC. If you want to go, it's fine. You have our blessing. There's no animosity, there's no anger, there's no hatred. If you want to come back, we want you back. Okay? If you leave and you decide it's not best, we would love to have you back. That goes for officers, that goes for new people, that goes for everybody. Okay? If you go, we understand. Any raids from here on, including naxx, soft reserve. There's like shards and a binding for Reckon. Here and there might be some hard reserves, but it's soft reserve from here on. So no more KSK. Sorry, people, you sitting at the top along with me. Yeah,
Sorry, that was the Loot Master celebrating.
Oh yeah, we know that it's just a pain in the ass, and I appreciate you doing that, Rotten and Bells. Like the shit we have to go through in order to make this freaking crazy clown car jammed with 40 people. How many of you people actually work with 39 other people as close as you do in a raid? Like, everybody get together, stack here, move there, and actually get everybody to do that. Like, it's crazy what we can accomplish and what we have done. And I just want you guys to know that if you go, it's totally fine. You have our blessing. If you stay, we'd love for you to stay through TBC. I honestly probably will spend more time here in Classic because I just like Classic. I like the grind. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. If anybody else wants to chime in, feel free. So quiet.
Well,
I will say, do not know.
No, I will say it's very, very much appreciated. Six, thank you for everything you have said. It really means a lot.
It does, but I'm shocked that you didn't mention the incredibly insightful and hilarious jokes.
No, those are intentionally left out.
Insightful,
witty,
rotten.
Yeah, rotten's the right word.
Yeah, that's the correct word.
Petition to change your name to Rotten Joe.
I don't appreciate the balls. That's what you don't understand.
But you do, deep down.
I guarantee you, he really likes his balls.
If you didn't get them, you wouldn't feel as loved.
Yeah,
I want everybody to have a moment here if they're interested in saying something.
This Classic was a chance to get back and go and see the things I never got to see in vanilla. I just expected to hopefully get into a raiding party as a melee shaman, looking at all the things that were telling me that I was not. I did not expect to get that bright, shiny orange hammer on the back of my back. Thank you guys very much. And thank you for letting me join in the craziness that was Classic with HLS.
You join us?
Is this the big everybody's guild quitting speech?
I'm not going to. You guys can't kick me out. You can't.
I would hope not. There will be no kicking, as far as I know. I'm not the GM, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying, Morph. I don't really speak for everybody, but I'm saying from what we've talked about, there's no kicking. It's not happening.
No. Oh my god.
This is like the expansion after party.
Withering.
Hey, there's a lot of money in there. I'm poor.
Oh,
Can I say real quick?
yeah.
There you go.
I'm just really happy I found a guild that's so fucking cool. Sorry to curse. But yeah, like when I don't get to go to raids very often, but when I do, it's not about loot. It's just I want to hang out with you guys.
Right. Love it.
I want to chime one thing in here, regardless of past week, like whatever. The thing I want to throw out there is, for those who know me, since I've joined HLS, I was in a really, really shitty position, like in life. And this is the group of people that kept me sane most days. This is the group of people that was my escape from all the bullshit in the real world. So to everyone who listened to me rant at some point, put up my bullshit, thank you all, because it's more than just a guild at this point. Like, there's true friends here. So thank you all.
Yeah, other than my immediate family, there's people in this guild that know me better than anyone else. Like, other than my wife, son, and daughter, and my parents, my brother, that's it. Beyond that, like, anybody I work with and my friends in town, the very few that I would call friends, you people know me better. Like, some of you do.
Well, yeah, we know your pooping habits.
So I'll just say something real quick. So for me, I'm an occasional, like, I feel like I'm a second string for the Watchmen team, but I always rated with the Watchmen team. But you guys always made it easy for me to get in and see the content and make a space for me just to have the opportunity.
God, the shit that officers would do to get people in, like you mentioned, Andrew. Like,
it's just about work.
Mallow would message me on Discord. It's like, what the hell?
The effort that was put in always made me, more than happy, or I saw it as an honor badge to ride the bench as one of those things. It's the kind of way I see it. If you can't ride the bench, you definitely can't raid. And for me, it was one of those things that, it was nice to see the team welcome me in the same way, even though I was raiding one night a week.
I can completely agree with that as well. Just, I'm quite a young person compared to all of you old folks out there. Sorry, but I'm 21. Sorry, you're older.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So I didn't really have the chance. I was like 4 or 5, 6 years old, when this whole vanilla thing came out. And so coming into WoW, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. And just being able to experience every single boss fight in the entire game and being able to down it with content, that was freaking amazing. And that's like by far the best video game experience I've ever had. Just getting to coordinate with 40 other people.
Okay.
And like, even in of that itself, I've never met anyone, I've never whatever, but it's just been an awesome experience, and I hope we can do the same thing in TBC.
Well, we're going to make every damn effort.
For me, Classic was also to get to experience vanilla, because I started on retail, I think it was November of 06, about 2 weeks before the TBC pre-patch hit was when I created my first character, so yeah, I had no chance to experience actual vanilla. But, so yeah, I was, I heard Classic was coming out, I was saying, hey, this looks fun. I was like, I never imagined I would be able to go through all the raids. I was, hoping it was a long shot to even find, I thought it would be a long shot to even find a consistent raiding guild, and I'm glad I found this one. It was pretty early on when I joined. I think it was none of us were 60 yet, but I'm glad that I was part of it from really early on, to see the guild grow, to go through the rough patches, like when we were trying to kill Razorgore.
Ooh, that was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the end after a month of that, when Aish and Zarandi left. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the day our former main tank G quit, we killed him for the first time.
Yeah, that was incredible. Like, all the cheers after that.
I was screaming. My wife was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Running back from the graveyard every 6 times or something like that.
I just want to thank everyone for, putting up with me, putting up with the guild, pitching in together. I really do feel like, you're all family. I particularly want to thank all the admin for all the work that they've put into. Couldn't have done it without you guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes before raids and stuff that we all appreciate and not appreciate at the same time, so.
Yeah, Hecate, Doom, and Mala start like 4 or 5 hours before a raid, trying to figure out who's going, who's signed up, all that kind of crap.
I don't.
It's nuts.
I'd never be able to do. I have a full-time job, so I would never be able to plan raids together.
Yeah, I apologize for anybody. I woke up by pinging them at 11 or midnight the night before raid.
Yeah, that should teach you to sign up. Hey, you coming? You coming? You coming? You coming? You coming?
I didn't know that I was going to be learning how to play World of Spreadsheets. Thanks, Mel.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, and I have to say that, we joined the guild a little later. We were here for the first Veil kill, but we had moved to the Pacific Northwest maybe a year earlier. And we met more local people that became our friends in this guild than we ever did in real life.
As is true. I just want to say, I know I don't really have experience with you guys, but after hearing all the speeches, I don't, two things come to mind. I kind of wish I'd found you guys almost earlier, because everything that was described, I'm like, oh shit.
There's plenty more where this is coming from.
The up 5 guilds in Molten Core, when I retired when DM came out, and I feel like I wouldn't have if I'd had a guild to stick with that was actually fun and exciting. And also all the talk about how hard it is and how great it's going to make the post TBC meeting so much worse. Oh, we survived 25 men content. Wasn't as lovely and noble as all you fuckers who show up 8 hours early for these buffs and scheduling for the 40-man content.
We're not going to miss that, though. Not going to miss.
Yeah, I'm so
the post-TBC speech.
Buffs.
Right.
I'm going to keep this jar of buffs for TBC.
I'm leveling Hunter up to 70 just in case I have to go in solo, tribute runs. BC raids, if that'll help with some of the harder bosses.
Well, I can tell you right now, 6 is going to be here after TBC's out.
It won't help. When you pull a raid boss, it knocks off all your buffs.
Well, I mean,
I was going to say, the dragon and world buffs and stuff for TBC, I thought the original way they got rid of them was to make them only apply to 60 and below.
It was, they had them fade off at 63, but now they're actually going to just power remove them as soon as the boss is engaged. So they won't work at all.
Again, it doesn't matter to me. I'm
oh, wow.
I didn't get a beta invite. I'm just going to have to experience this shit day one.
You can run heroic shared halls with them.
I always do heroic chats.
Yeah, I think buffs would help with that gauntlet and heroic shattered halls. That was.
I just know I'm looking forward to hanging with you guys in Burning Crusade and seeing how things go.
Right.
Well, one thing we
look forward to.
Well, one thing we talked about, when all this whole pandemic thing is over, I would love to meet y'all at BlizzCon.
Hell yeah.
That's actually a really good idea. I didn't even
that
think
would be
about
nice. Yeah.
I'll wear your t-shirt.
I've got my Loot the Dogs t-shirt.
Yeah, sweatshirt.
Ohio. I ain't going to be there.
Corner of the convention center.
Yeah, I'd love to meet y'all in person, just hang out and nerd out.
Hell yeah.
What my retail guild did, they rented a beach house in Florida. They all went there and spent a week together.
Something to think about. The guild I was in Wrath had a annual get together every year, and I think it was it was an East Coast server, so everyone was centered around somewhere in the Northeast area, Pennsylvania or New York, and they just pick a location and have a big get together thing at one of the people's houses. It was awesome.
Yeah, problem with BlizzCon is getting hold of tickets.
All right, I remembered West Coast server. You guys are closer.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah, a fair bit of the
that ain't
guild.
happening for me.
Yeah, a fair bit of the guild is actually central and eastern. surprisingly.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, I joined a West Coast server because I work like the 9 to 5, and I want to have, the ability to raid after work.
Yep, I raid when my wife's asleep.
Jimmy.
If there's nothing else, I have the benediction. Where's Bells?
Oh.
I think he's working tonight, sadly.
Bells even in here? Oh, that sucks. Here you go. The Lord bless, keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Peace out, people. Have a good night.
Good night.
Not 6.
Awesome 6.
Thank you guys for an awesome reading season.
Hopefully we'll see you all back in the new season.
You guys mentioned there'd be hangout raids up until then. If you guys, I'll see you guys doing that. If any of you keep, doing Black Wings, AQs, naxx's, whatever.
I think there's a very strong possibility we'll be kicking up some GDKPs. Keep an eye out. Yep.
To interject really quickly, do we have anything planned for Zanmar's staff?
I believe we'll be coming back next week to continue.
How much the pieces of ATS do you have?
He's like 37.
I think the last count he was 3 shy, yeah.
Gotta, use those Karazhan ports.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can only guess. I mean, the first time I rolled into Burning Crusade, there was a single one on the entire server. So, it was like, everyone gather around, look at this one asshole, and whoop, there goes his group. Yeah, he just poured it out.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Everyone else get to your flight paths. We're gonna take the long way.
I think on my old retail server, like I said, I didn't really start until right before Vanilla ended, but my retail server was Coriolstrez, and I don't think anyone got ATS before TBC hit on that server.
Well, okay. He didn't get it before TBC hit. He got it before 70 though. They went back the week after, and everyone was 68.
Even at 70, naxx is not a trivial raid.
Yeah. At least this time there won't be any disgusting moments when you realize that the third player on your server to hit 70 was a paladin, and they didn't do pre-patches. That was literally 0 to 60 or 0 to 70, third fastest person on the server. The other two did 60 to 70, and everyone else lost to a sweat that I can only mythologically just fuck. I can't even speak to it.
All they did was they tagged mobs, and their whole guild followed them around and killed everything as they were just constantly tagging everything.
That's how Mage did it somewhat recently.
Just in case anybody wants it, I've popped the portal to Karazhan. Sorry, someone requested a portal.
Okay, I'll hop into it.
I'm not in your group, but I'll stare at it lovingly.
I'm in the raid. Oh, sorry, I just got brought back to the raid group.
So, do we have any plans for another meeting closer to TBC launch to sort of
for sure
plan everything?
Yep.
Once they announce it.
Yeah.
I'm not in the raid group. I mean, you're in the raid group.
I don't people who are looking to try and press level.
That plus
a paladin or something like that, because I think
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of people that are undecided, so discussing what everybody's actually going to be, so those undecided people can start working on characters for the pre-patch.
Where's this form out to fill out?
This is Cam. If I could just interject, I put that out just as a curiosity of what people are going to play. It's nothing that anybody has to do. It's already closed. and it was really just a curiosity thing. You should play. Play.
For what your curiosity is, like, what was there any one class that was super stacked, or any one class that was like one?
We had way
Hunters.
too many rogues, and we probably needed a handful more shaman.
And it seemed like half the world was going to be hunter.
But keep in mind with those results that you should play what you want to play, and more important than having all the right exact classes is having people that enjoy and are competent at their characters. Like the perfect rate comp doesn't matter if you don't like your class or you don't know how to play it or whatever it may be. And a lot of those, I shouldn't say a lot of those people, but some of those people, are not raiding and have not expressed an intent in raiding, so don't take that to heart like, oh my gosh, there's 9 rogues, I'll never get a spot as a rogue if I want to raid. It's not true.
And also, there's probably going to be multiple groups, definitely for car. Only 10 people. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say almost every guild is like 5 to 7 Kara groups, and then you condense that down into 2 solid 25 mins.
Yeah, I want to ask you guys for your advice. Like, we have so many great tanks in the raid. Should I stay warrior tank or switch to DPS?
I mean, there's some people that are going to come and go. I mean,
also remember when a lot of people who were warrior tanking will be paladin tanking.
If they
or the incoming of paladins is going to mean a lot of the plate wearers will be switching off mains, or so I honestly don't think every guild on everywhere will always have like 88% warriors up until pre-patch.
Yeah, and even if you do a DPS where you're still going to have to build that tank set for the caravans.
So
not really. I mean,
well, if we have are we going to have 9 tanks?
Well,
Can I interject for a second? We just ran the numbers, and apparently we are number 5 on the server for tonight's Saffron kill.
Nice.
Wow.
Hey.
Alliance and Horde?
Horde only.
Alliance have paladins, that's cheating.
Easy.
Alliance have 4 times the numbers, that's cheating.
Well, with paladins, everybody basically always has the ZG buff. You've got, Fear Ward. You've got, all the, blessing of reduced threat on all your DPS.
Is TI above you guys?
On that ranking?
Well, when I was looking at their raid logs last week, they were running 8 healers, and we have 12. So I was like, okay, they've got 4 more DPS, so they're probably ahead.
They're 1 spot ahead of us on this chart.
8 healers?
They run with 8, sometimes 9 from their raid logs. I study all that shit hours.
Looking at the...
They had 16 heals for the staff kill, so...
Wow.
We had 14.
They only run with that many healers normally because they can't fill that many healers.
However, we were the guild who took the most damage on that fight also.
Well, that is kind of our thing.
Our healers have to be clutch because we always take twice as much damage as the next closest raid.
But since somebody asked, that is for all both sides. We are number 29 out of 69 staff kills.
Giggity.
Out of 69,
right?
You say?
Yep, out of 69.
So it says our size for Saf was only 39.
Did somebody disconnect that we didn't notice?
Maybe it's because I switched right before and after.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, it may not have recorded you for some reason, Cam.
Yeah, Cam switched and then he was AFK the whole fight, so it didn't count him.
I put out 1 to curse, just 1.
You'll have a good rest on that. I gotta do some work, but
Nick.
love you all. Cheers.
Not dear.
Yeah, good night, guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
Good night, everybody. Good night, John Boy.
Not Billy Bob.
Night, Sea Boy.
And if anybody winds up leveling an elf or something like that, I'm willing to put my mage out there to help power leveling during the pre-patch.
Yeah, I'll be leveling.
There's an argument to that. Everybody thinks it's going to be, well, a lot of people think it's going to be quicker to quests than even be paid by mages.
At a certain point, yes. Certain levels it is, but when you get to certain spots, like in the mid-30s, where there's certain quests that don't pop, give you enough experience at a certain time, it's a good time to get boosted through.
Yeah, the SM and the Mara zones are probably going to be good for boosting.
Yeah, and I've been working on ZG constantly, trying to get my my gator killing skills up.
I can do that run, and I get them on the bridge, and I'll start to kill them, but I always lose patience. I don't have the patience to sit there and wait for the clear cast proc, and then I end up messing a jump up and dying, or running out of mana.
It's not too hard or anything else. My biggest problem is that I can't get all of them in one pull. I try to run on the backside, and I usually get dazed or something.
Well, when you get to that point, you might as well just start farming the BRD in those higher end dungeons. That way you get some gear as you're finishing up your leveling.
Or if you have the gold, you could just buy the coins from
the coins and BGs will no longer give you experience come pre-patch.
Oh.
They're expensive. Well, coins right now are expensive.
Yeah, daily quests will no longer give experience in pre-patch. Or the blue repeatable quests will no longer give you experience in pre-patch.